Do you recall Robert Redford's good looks from the 1980s? You'll be amazed at how different he looks today. Stay until the very end to find out why everyone is talking about this change. That's right, the movie star who used to light up our TVs and movie theaters with his charming grin and boyish good looks has significantly aged, and not everyone is prepared for it. Redford was the pinnacle of Hollywood cool in the 1980s. He was the epitome of leading man appeal with his chiseled jawline, piercing blue eyes, and tousled blonde hair. In addition to his acting prowess, movies like The Sting, All the President's Men, and Out of Africa demonstrated his easy charm, which won many fans. Whether he was racing across the African savannah or negotiating the political intrigue of Washington, he possessed that unique blend of tough outdoorsman and sophisticated gentleman. But when we fast forward to the present, we notice that the man who appeared to be eternal now has a wrinkled face. Redford's skin tone has lost most of its young glow, and he has sagging jowls and sharply etched lines across his forehead in recent pictures from a charity banquet. His posture, while still dignified, shows the strain of decades spent in demanding parts and under harsh lights. His hair, which was once luxuriant and golden, is now sparse and white. When you compare those famous 80's photos to the candid photos that are currently making the rounds online, it's difficult not to get a little nostalgic and depressed. One picture shows Redford standing next to his wife, his face composed but with a trace of vulnerability in his eyes. Even while his fitted tuxedo still fits him beautifully, his face is clearly changing. His once sculpted cheekbones seem softer today, and the lines of his smile around his mouth are deeper than before. His once bright skin has turned pale in another photo of him sitting at a panel discussion, leaning forward with his hands clasped. The sharp contrast serves as a reminder that nobody is spared by time, not even the biggest names in Hollywood. However, it's important to keep in mind that Robert Redford's influence goes well beyond his appearance before you get to depressed. Indeed, his heyday as a 1,982nd darling is legendary. Fashion magazines called him the man of the moment, and youngsters hung his pictures on their bedroom walls. Redford, meanwhile, was never satisfied with his attractiveness. He changed the face of American filmmaking by supporting independent filmmakers and co-founding the Sundance Film Festival. In addition to producing and directing critically acclaimed films, he made advantage of his position to advocate for environmental problems that were important to him. Because of his love for conservation, he founded the charity Redford Center, which uses storytelling to preserve the environment. Therefore, even though his appearance has changed significantly, his influence on movies and culture hasn't diminished. Redford's journey teaches us to embrace each stage of life, since aging is a natural process. In interviews, he has been open about the difficulties of aging in a field that is fixated on youth. He has said that he is no longer the sexy young man who rode the rails in The Way We Were or followed Outlaws and Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Rather, he has discovered new roles that showcase his years of expertise and wisdom, both on and off screen. He can rely on characters who have been transformed by time in movies like The Old Man and the Gun, demonstrating to viewers that there is depth and beauty in life's later stages. However, it makes reasonable that Redford's current appearance would make admirers who loved him in his best days feel sad. Since we've been socialized to associate celebrities with their most glitzy photos, any deviation from that standard might be startling. The true tragedy, though, might lie in our failure to recognize the breadth of his existence. Redford's white hair and wrinkled face convey a tale of perseverance of decades dedicated to honing his craft, supporting causes close to his heart, and creating a legacy that transcends box office performance. His wrinkles serve as honorifics, serving as a constant reminder of the innumerable moments that make up a life well lived, as well as of laughter and tears. If you're experiencing nostalgia, stop and watch some of Redford's best movies. Admire his chemistry with Meryl Streep in Out of Africa. Go back to The Sting and enjoy his charm and cunning in the character of the scam artist. Then watch All Is Lost, where Redford does a great performance in silence while almost alone on screen. You'll notice that although his appearance may have altered, his skill and charisma on screen have not. Therefore, consider the full picture before evaluating Robert Redford based solely on his appearance. He is an actor whose work has impacted generations, a trailblazer who revolutionized independent film, and a fervent environmentalist. Even while we will all eventually age, the things we do, our activism, our art, and our influence will last. If Redford's journey has touched you, honor both the man he is now and the legend he was. Make sure to subscribe right now if you want to read more about the celebrities you adore and how they inspire us at every stage of life.